Assalamu alaikum students, I hope you're doing well. So today we are discussing about the general details and the general anatomy of the lymphatic system, which is the basically part of our general or basic immunity to our body. So these are the both basic sides of our body in which the lymphatic system components are exist. So lymphatic tissues are basically the type of connective tissues that contains large number of lymphocytes, because lymphocytes are basically non-granular white blood cells which protect our body from the chronic infections, right? And this was the kind of prolonged lived cells, and they protect us from like chronic infections and heavily dangerous organisms also. So therefore they contain the large of lymphocytes, and lymphatic tissue is organized into the basically following organs or structures. The main are the basically the thymus, the lymph nodes, spleen, and the lymphatic nodules which are present there also. So the lymphatic vessels are basically, as they can see in here and there, they assist the cardiovascular system in the removal of tissue fluid from the tissue spaces of the body. So the vessels that return fluid to the body, this was the basically general mechanism of that. So lymph is the name given to that kind of tissue fluids when it has entered the lymphatic system, all lymphatic vessels. So lymph capillaries are basically the network, as you can see in the picture also. This was the network. There was a network of fine vessels that drain the lymph from the tissue. So basically lymph node and the lymph vessel that carry the lymph to the lymph node, this was the basically lymph node, as you can see on the screen, are basically often several lymph nodes are present in our body, but the lymph vessels that carry the lymph to the lymph node are refers to the afferent vessels. Always remember that would be the afferent vessels, and those that transport away from the node are basically efferent vessels. So the lymph reaches the bloodstream at the root of the neck by the large lymph vessel called the right lymphatic duct. So this was a light lymphatic duct, and there was the whole mechanism. Both of these are called the jugular trunk, bronchomediastinal trunk, and this was the cisterna chyli. This portion, the thick portion, is basically a part of node which is called the cisterna chyli. This was the intestinal trunk, lumbar trunk, and this was called the thoracic trunk, and this was because it is present in the subclavian part, so this is called the subclavian trunk. These all are the basically lymphatic vessels. So the basic vessels which are present in our right or left arm are very important. There's some sort of in the middle of the elbow, the kind of node present is called the supratrochlear nodes, and the upper one which is present in just on our shoulder basically called the deltopectoral nodes. So lateral axillary nodes are present there. So vessels passing from posterior to interior surface of the limb are basically called these kind of vessels. These are the basically lymphatic vessels. So this was the very general and basic anatomy of the lymphatic system, which protects us from the kind of a chronic infection. It also generates our cell mediated immunity, and it helps us to get protected from kind of a acute infection and most probably some sort of chronic infection also. So thank you so much. Keep learning and enjoy your learning with basic concepts. Thank you.